comments and.
Good afternoon. This afternoon we are seeing the very last films supervised or rather directed by Douglas Sirk in certain circumstances that will be explained. And we are honored to have with us our Élena Diesbach from der Hochschule für Fernsehen und Film von München, so High School for Television and Film of Munich, and who is going to explain both what the films are about, what the film, how the films came to be, and what happened to those films to make them arrive here in time for the Locarno Film Festival. So, thank you very much.
Thank you very much. So wonderful to be here. I'm feeling very, very honored because I'm standing here. Of course, we did this together. First of all, I want to thank all my colleagues at HALF at München for making this possible. They are not here today, but I want to name them just, of course, our beloved President Bettina Reitz, the head of administration who helped me a lot with the rights situation, Sabine Walzheger, like also the head of our copies, Henning Hofmann-Kampe, and Michael Kalb for the foundation, and also our colleagues from the Film Museum in Munich, because we did this together. So just to name Stefan Rösler as one of them, but also others. I don't want to bore you with too many details, but I want to tell you that everything started in Munich in 1970, where a young German filmmaker named Rainer Werner Fassbinder saw a retrospective of Douglas Sirk at the Film Museum. There were 6 movies that were shown at the time, among of the best of Douglas Sirk, I guess. And Rainer Werner Fassbinder, he was so impressed. He thought that he had seen one among these 6 films, some of the best films he had ever seen. He claims also that there is a tenderness in these films that he had never seen before. So what does he do? He travels to Lugano directly to meet with Douglas Sirk and to ask him opinion about his, I think it was a script, I don't remember well. Here is the one who wrote the book, he knows better than me. So what happened was that they started, I think, a friendship built on admiration, especially also from parts of Rainer Werner Fassbinder. And by time, it became a dream to bring Douglas Sirk to Munich. So, I think in 1975, also together with another student in Munich, Rainer Werner Fassbinder invited him, the HF of Munich actually invited Douglas Sirk to come as a lecturer. To come, we call this Gastdozent. Still something we say today. A Gastdozent is a professor or someone from the business who comes and gives lectures. And Douglas Sirk came. He came, I think, for some semesters to THFF of Munich, but he said he wanted to have something out of it, like an outcome, a film or something. So he started to work with students, and he started also on screen to work with some famous actors. Also, it's, I think, now we can say a part of film history, what came then to be. So, he shot altogether 3 short films that we are going to see today together here. And we may say they have been produced with not much money, and also some homemade crafts and props, but very interesting people in front and behind the camera to name especially the camera people, Dietrich Lohmann, Jörg Schmidt-Reitwein, and of course, Michael Ballhaus. Michael Ballhaus, who was the cinematographer, of course, of Werner Fassbinder's movies, and also then later became a very famous cinematographer also in Hollywood, and also, by the way, was the head of the camera department of our film school until his death 2017. So they started with the shooting of the film Sprich zu mir wie der Regen, February 1975, which is an adaptation of a Tennessee Williams play, Talk to Me Like the Rain and Let Me Listen, with Renate Rigger and Christian Quadflieg. This was in 1975, and then 1977, SILVESTERNACHT, ein Dialog, who's based on a dialogue by Arthur Schnitzler. There you see Heiner Schigula and Christian Berkel. This film was shot in the Bavaria, the Geiselgasteig at the Bavaria Film Studios. Both short films were screened here in Locarno, by the way.
78.
78, they were screened here in Locarno. And after the screenings, 1979, then it was already where they shot Bourbon Street Blues with Werner Fassbinder in front of the camera. Yeah.
Annemarie Düringer. Annemarie Düringer, who was also a famous stage and film actress in Western Germany.
So you see, this is a little bit a part of film history, especially for us Munich film people. And the thing was with these short films that since I am at the school, we were asked many times from prestigious institutions, among them museums like the MoMA, who came and said, we want to screen these 3 shorts. Can we get them? And we had always to say, no, you cannot. Why? Because especially the 2 Tennessee Williams-based shorts have a very difficult rights situation. Actually, we do not own the rights for these plays. And you know, at the time, and unfortunately it's the case for many, many short films that we have in our archive, and also in the Film Museum's archive, we do not have the rights. The rights were not cleared for music, the rights were not cleared for the plays, the adaptation based on, and so on. So when we got the call from Locarno, we would like to make this retrospective, we said, oh my God, if we're going to bring this to life, then this is the moment. So with the help of many colleagues, and also Katharina Renzi, who's here, but also, as I said, Stefan Rössler and others, and they got the rights from the Tennessee Williams heirs, and we gave also our rights, of course, to Locarno. So we digitalized these 3 short films, and and this is the premiere, actually, of this new digitalized versions. So, very honored to be here, to be part of this, and can't wait to see it.
Thank you very much. We are very honored to looking forward to this film.